So yeah, I finally got the mic, turned it on. I think that should be good. So now you probably should be hearing me a lot clearer. Let me just tuck this right here. That's it. So just spent probably like 10 minutes recording content, and I don't know if the audio quality was even good. But that's how it go when you're just winging it as you go along. And that's what I'm doing it with these editing series. Just going through the process raw and not a whole lot of edits. So unedited raw. You know, I don't know if they even would call this vlogging style. So whatever you think about, let me know what you would call it. And let's just see where it goes. But as I was saying before, I was talking about going through different processes and trying to see what people have done wrong or what they are doing wrong so that it can help guide you through your process. Because as individuals, I believe we all have our strengths, and we need people around with different with with we need people around that have strengths in our weak areas so that we can feed off that. We can learn how they execute on their strengths, so that it can help us to get stronger in the area where we are weak. And I think that's a major factor. While learning from people is important, especially how they handle certain situations and how they just how they move in general. Because if you learn how to move, you learn how to navigate through difficult circumstances, and it will help you to overcome a lot of things. Because a lot of times it's I can only speak for myself. The way how I handle situation, it tends to speed up certain things and slow down certain things, if that makes sense. There are certain times where certain situations it happens. I look at it, I process it, and I move forward. But there are other things that you tend to dwell on a little bit longer. So the aim is to make sure that you don't waste all your time. If you hit a hurdle, you don't stay there. You work, you keep progressing, you work towards pushing you work towards your goal. You come out of the situation being stronger. You don't sit in the situation and let it consume you, and you become weaker for it, because now you you tend to criticize yourself, and you're like, hey, why did I allow this situation to hold me back? Why did I allow this situation to break me? Why did I do that? So just always remember, don't allow certain situations to hold you back. Don't allow yourself to dwell in it. It's very hard, especially when you're going through different situations. It's like you alone feel that pain. Nobody else understands how you feel in that moment. And sometimes what people say don't really help. People can say a lot of things, but it does not help how you feel. And it gets to a point where you have to it gets to a point where you have to look at yourself and look deep down and say, is this how I want to represent myself? Am I going to let this situation consume me? Or am I going to understand that this is a tough time? I may be struggling, but I'm not going to struggle forever. So go through it, bear it. It's going to be tough. However it's making you feel, the struggle it's making you go through, it's going to make you uncomfortable. Go through it. Deal with that. Understand, say, hey, that's tough. And the most important thing is that you push through. Don't let it keep you back. Don't let it slow you down. just work on it, keep pushing, and move forward. Let me cut. I'm gonna go to another clip.